Spices. The word itself conjures up images of exotic lands and ancient trade routes. These routes were the lifelines of ancient civilizations, connecting distant cultures and facilitating the exchange of not just goods, but also ideas and knowledge. For centuries, these aromatic ingredients were more than just seasonings. They were symbols of wealth and power, coveted by kings and emperors alike. The bustling spice markets were the epicenters of commerce, where traders from all corners of the world would gather to exchange their precious wares. They were highly prized possessions, as valuable as gold, and sometimes even more so. In fact, in some cultures, spices were used as a form of currency, a testament to their immense value. The sight of treasure chests filled with spices was a common one, as traders would often exchange these fragrant treasures for gold and other precious items. Their allure drove empires to explore the globe, sparked wars, and shaped the destiny of nations. The quest for spices was a powerful motivator, pushing explorers to venture into uncharted territories and armies to march into battle. The desire to control the spice trade led to the rise and fall of empires, altering the course of history. This is the story of how spices captivated the world. Caravans laden with spices would traverse vast deserts, while ships braved treacherous seas, all in the pursuit of these precious commodities. The journey was often perilous, but the rewards were immense, making the risks worthwhile. The quest for spices is a tale woven into the very fabric of human history. It is a story of adventure and discovery, of ambition and greed. Ancient explorers, armed with maps and a sense of curiosity, set out on voyages that would change the world forever. Their journeys were fraught with danger, but their discoveries would leave an indelible mark on history. From the ancient Egyptians to the Roman Empire, the demand for these precious commodities fueled trade and exploration. The Egyptians used spices in their embalming rituals, while the Romans incorporated them into their culinary traditions. The bustling marketplaces of Rome were a testament to the importance of spices in daily life, as merchants and customers haggled over prices and exchanged stories of distant lands. Spices were used in religious ceremonies to mask the taste of preserved food, and even as currency. Their value was immeasurable. In religious rituals, spices were believed to have mystical properties capable of connecting the earthly with the divine. In the kitchen, they transformed simple dishes into culinary masterpieces, while in the marketplace they were a symbol of wealth and status. The allure of spices transcended their practical uses, making them an integral part of human culture and history. The use of spices dates back thousands of years, transcending cultures and civilizations. Archaeological evidence suggests that spices like cinnamon and turmeric were used in ancient Egypt as far back as 5000 BC. These spices were not just for flavor, they were integral to the very fabric of ancient Egyptian society. These fragrant ingredients were not merely culinary additions. They played a vital role in religious rituals and were believed to possess medicinal properties. Spices were used in embalming processes, ensuring the preservation of the dead for the afterlife, and were also offered to the gods in elaborate ceremonies. In ancient Mesopotamia, spices were equally revered. The Mesopotamians, known for their advanced civilization, incorporated spices into their daily lives in various ways. Cuneiform tablets dating back to 2000 BC mention the use of spices like saffron, cumin, and coriander in food and medicine. These ancient texts reveal recipes and medicinal concoctions, showcasing the importance of spices in their culture. These spices were imported from distant lands, highlighting the early beginnings of the spice trade. Caravans traversed vast deserts, and ships sailed across treacherous seas to bring these precious commodities to Mesopotamia. The spice trade not only facilitated cultural exchanges, but also laid the foundation for global commerce, connecting distant civilizations through the shared love of these aromatic treasures. The Silk Road, a network of trade routes spanning over 4,000 miles, played a pivotal role in the spice trade. This ancient network was not just a single road, but a complex web of interconnected paths that facilitated the movement of goods, people and ideas across vast distances. This ancient route connected the East with the West, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas and culture. It was a melting pot where merchants, travelers and scholars from different civilizations met, exchanged knowledge and influenced each other's cultures. Spices, originating in the Far East, traveled along this route, reaching the Mediterranean and beyond. These spices included cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg and pepper, which were highly prized in Europe for their flavor, medicinal properties and preservative qualities. Arab traders dominated the Silk Road spice trade for centuries. They were skilled navigators and shrewd businessmen who knew the value of the exotic goods they carried. Their caravans traversed harsh deserts and treacherous mountains, ensuring that the spices reached distant markets. They carefully guarded the secrets of their sources, adding to the mystique and value of spices. The origins of many spices were kept as closely guarded secrets, known only to a few, which allowed traders to maintain high prices and exclusive control over the market. The Romans, with their insatiable appetite for exotic goods, became major consumers of spices, further fueling the lucrative trade. Roman banquets often featured dishes seasoned with these rare and expensive spices, showcasing their wealth and sophistication. The demand from Rome and other parts of Europe ensured that the spice trade remained a highly profitable enterprise for centuries. By the Middle Ages, Europe had developed a voracious appetite for spices. The Crusades, while ultimately military campaigns, had exposed Europeans to the allure of Eastern spices. Pepper, cinnamon, cloves and nutmeg became highly sought-after commodities, their value surpassing even that of gold. The quest for spices became a driving force behind the age of exploration. European nations, eager to establish direct trade routes to the east and break the Arab monopoly, embarked on perilous voyages into uncharted waters. Section 5. Spices as currency peppercorns for ransom. The value placed on spices during this era is evident in their use as currency. Peppercorns in particular were highly prized. In 410 AD, the Visigoths, after sacking Rome, demanded a ransom that included 3,000 pounds of pepper. Spices were not just a form of payment for invaders, they were also used to reward loyalty. London dock workers, responsible for unloading precious spice cargoes, received bonuses in cloves, a testament to the value placed on these aromatic buds. Section 6. The Portuguese and Dutch masters of the spice trade. The Portuguese, under the leadership of explorers like Vasco da Gama, were the first Europeans to establish a direct sea route to India. This breakthrough gave them control over the spice trade, and they established a lucrative empire centered in Goa. However, the Dutch, with their formidable naval power, soon challenged Portuguese dominance. The Dutch East India Company, established in 1602, became a major player in the spice trade, wresting control of key spice-producing regions from the Portuguese. Section 7. The decline of a golden era. The extraordinary value placed on spices eventually began to decline. Several factors contributed to this shift. Increased cultivation of spices in new regions led to a surplus, driving down prices. The establishment of direct trade routes reduced the reliance on middlemen, further impacting profits. Changing tastes also played a role. New beverages like coffee and tea gained popularity, shifting consumer preferences away from traditional spice-laden drinks. The once mighty spice trade, while still significant, lost its former glory. Section 8. A culinary and cultural legacy. While the golden age of the spice trade may have waned, its legacy continues to shape our world. The quest for spices led to the discovery of new lands, the exchange of ideas and technologies, and the globalization of trade. More importantly, the spice trade enriched our culinary traditions. Spices, once symbols of wealth and power, are now readily available, adding flavor and aroma to cuisines around the globe. Their enduring legacy is a testament to the enduring human fascination with these fragrant treasures. Section 9. Conclusion: the enduring scent of history. The story of the spice trade is a captivating saga of exploration, commerce, and cultural exchange. It is a reminder of the power of human desire, the allure of the unknown, and the enduring legacy of our interconnected world. The next time you savor the aroma of cinnamon or the bite of pepper, remember the incredible journey these spices have taken through history.